it's really hard trying to stay positive and focused, because you know what, life can be really rough, but you got to be able to find the things in life that are worth a smile. You know, it's so easy to be pessimistic and think that the world is against you, but it's not. And you just got to get to the point where, you know what, you see the beauty in everything. You have to see the good side, you know, even though sometimes you don't want to. You have to. It's just the best way to live. It just is. You know, you have to stop being so pessimistic. Stop being the victim in life. You know, you are not a victim of life. We all live it. We are all in it. So what you do is you got to get in it, embrace it, and live your life. All you people out there, I want Miss I Can'ts and Mr. I Can'ts. You can. I was just telling my daughter, I have a new online course that I am going to be launching next week, and it is going to teach you how to stop saying I can't and replace it with the words I can. I'm going to show you the tools and tricks and all the tools that I had to learn in order to be able to take those words out of my vocabulary, because believe me when I tell you, I was so hell-bent on making those words my own that I literally just for years I just didn't do anything, because I had already told myself I can't do it, I can't do this, I can't do that. But the worst thing in the world anybody can tell me, I don't care if it comes out of my mouth, the worst thing anybody can tell me, or the best, is that I can't do something. It's one thing if I'm gonna limit myself, kind of how I am. I'm abusive to myself, and I get that, you know. But when you take your mind out of that, I can't, and you stop being your own personal abuser, then when somebody else tells you you can't do it, you don't want to hear that shit. That's the last thing you want to hear. In fact, the best thing anybody could say is I can't, because guess what? That's going to make you get up, and that's going to make you do it even more. Because of the simple fact that they told you that they don't have enough faith in you or enough confidence. Listen, get those words I can't out your vocabulary. Let somebody use them to fuel you. You already know you can, right? So let somebody else tell you you can't. I guarantee you one thing. I bet you money, dollars to donuts, you'll get up and you'll be like, fuck this. Because I most definitely can. So look out for my online course, and don't worry, it's only 7 days, so you guys got this. Okay, it's a 7-day course. Remove those words out of your vocabulary, because you are a woman who can do anything she sets her mind to. You just got to be prepared for the fight. And when I tell you it's a fight, it is a fight. It is a fight every single day of my life. It is a fight because I can't get the support from my family. It's a fight because I don't get support from my friends. It's a fight. The world is big, but there's no place for me in it. And that's how I've been feeling like that for a very long time. And then I realized that nobody has a place in this world. You literally have to kick a door open and say, I'm here. This is what I'm doing. This is me. So no, we're not going to say the words can't. We're not going to worry about, oh my God, you know, I feel so out of place and awkward. I've been feeling out of place and awkward my whole life. And because of it, I stayed by myself. Because I just could not fit in with anybody. I couldn't fit in with black people, you know. I couldn't fit in with white people because I was raised in a predominantly white environment from the time I was born until about 13. So moving to New York at 13 was a massive culture shock for me, because I did not know that black people came in so many colors. I was mesmerized because, again, remember, I'd only been around white people my whole life, you know, my youth. And I definitely went to a culture shock. So I caught myself trying to get out there and trying to meet new people and trying to become one with people that look like me. Only guess what? Nobody was like me out there. Nobody. I got made fun of because of how I talked, how I dressed. You know, people women, girls on the block wanted to fight me, and I didn't understand any of that. I didn't know why. I remember one girl, I won't say her name, threatened me and told me she had a razor blade in her mouth. This was during those times when the girls were carrying razor blades in their mouth. I don't know how they did it. I didn't ask. I kept my black ass away from that female because the last thing I needed was somebody to cut my face. So I learned to stay by myself. I realized that I did not have a place. I was too white to really make friends with the black kids, and I was too black to make friends with any white kids because, of course, there was no white kids around where I lived at, so I was stuck. And I grew up feeling like I did not have a place. I grew up thinking that, why did God even create? Why did he bother to create me? Like, I'm literally a waste of space right now. But I'm not. And I understand now why. I'm here to tell you, if you feel like that, it's only a momentary feeling. It's only a momentary feeling. It's okay. You just haven't figured out how you want to make a stink on this life. That's all. But you're good. I promise you, you're good. You got this. You definitely got this. You have to realize that there is no set place for anybody in this world. That if you're waiting for it to open up and just say, okay, here's your spot. You got this. This is all you right here, reserved. This nice, neat, fresh spot right here. You're going to be waiting forever. Okay? You're going to be waiting forever because it's never going to come. Not unless you make it. So that's what I'm doing. I am saying, you know what? Kicking my door in. I'm saying, all right, world, I'm here. What you got for me? A little bit of an eviction. I'm going to eat that because you're not going to break me. Oh, your car's not going to work today? I'm going to eat that because you're not going to break me. Oh, your lights are out? Again? You're not going to break me. I will not. I will not be defeated. You want to know why I won't be defeated? Because when it's all said and done, I still got to look at myself in the mirror. When it's all said and done, I know I got to be the one to get up and make the shit happen. And as a single parent, and even though my kids are pretty much all grown, I still have an 11-year-old, but I am still head of my household, which means I am still responsible for everyone in that household, which means I gotta fucking figure it out. And it's not as easy as it sounds, because when you don't have money, the only thing you can do is have faith. Have faith and believe, and keep pushing hard and keep working on your dream. Listen. This shit is hard. This shit is hard as fuck. But I can't see myself doing anything else. I am not going to give in, and I am not going to listen to what other people say, because this is my life. The same thing for you. Your life, your decisions, your rules. And understand something. Just because other people are not willing to take that leap of faith, that doesn't mean or give them the right to shower on your parade, to tell you that you can't do it. That's them. That's not you. If you believe in yourself and you say you got this and you can do it, then just do it. That's all you got to do. You can't listen to what other people say. And believe me when I tell you, I know, because all I keep hearing from everybody is, oh, you need to be a cook. You cook so well. Why don't you get a truck? Why don't you do this? Because I don't want to do that. I understand that I'm good at it. I'm good at it because I had to be good at it because I have a family. And I love to cook. My father was a chef. But that's not what I want. And do you have any idea how many times I cried every single time somebody told me that? Because I'm like, you're not listening to me. You're not hearing me. I'm telling you what I want, where I need the support in. So you're basically letting me know that as long as I keep going and I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm not going to get any support because nobody can see my vision. That's okay. I don't need your support then, because I'm more than enough for myself. I'm more than enough. And it took me a long time to get there, because let me tell you, I must have quit a dozen times and was like, fuck it, I'm just going to but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. When God puts a position, when God gives you your dream and you see it and you don't go for it, that's your chance. That is your only chance. You don't get a second chance to spit in God's face. He's shown me my dream. Scared and all, I got my black ass up. I moved my kids from New York to Atlanta. We are struggling. I have never struggled so much, so hard in the 2 years down here in my whole life that I was in New York. But it's worth it. You want to know why? Because I have a sense of me. I have a purpose. I have a goal. I have an end game. I didn't have that in New York. So the struggle there was futile. I was complacent. I was comfortable in the struggle in New York. I had become comfortable with not having shit. I became okay with struggling, with making it every month on my food stamps or when I was getting welfare, because that's who I was. I was a public assistance mom. I didn't have, I worked here and there, but I was a stay-at-home mom. I had a bunch of kids and that was my life. And now I'm here to say, okay, I'm done with that. I don't want that anymore. So now I'm changing it. And it's not easy because let me tell you something. 20 years on public assistance. 20 years on public assistance is like being in jail. It's like being in jail. You do become institutionalized by the state's programs because it makes you lazy. It makes you lazy. I didn't have to do shit. I didn't have to get up and go, pay rent, because I had rent vouchers from Section A, or at one point in time, welfare was paying. Well, they still were paying a portion of my rent. And I left all of that behind. I left every last one I left my Section 8 behind. I left my welfare behind. I left everything. Because when God said it's time to get up and go, you get up and you go. And it might not have been the most rational. I don't know why the higher up the universe had put it, like that for me. But I did it. And I made a lot of mistakes going forward. And I'm probably going to continue to make a lot of mistakes. But that's okay, because the point is I'm growing. And I'm growing in the direction that I need to be going in. Life out here is no fun. There's been a couple of times I was like, you know what? I think I'm going back to New York and I'm getting back on welfare. Because this shit right here, this shit is too hard. It's too hard. But you know what? It's just a matter of being able to allow yourself the moment where you feel like you can't do it, because those are the moments that will define who you truly are. Whenever I say I can't do it, I just can't do it. It's too hard. It's too hard. A couple hours later, I'm back on my computer, or I'm making more videos because I know in my heart I can do it. I just needed to be able to give that out to the universe so I can challenge myself to say, you better get up off your ass and you better do this. There is no I can't. There is no room for that. I don't have any more time left. We are about to be kicked out of our home. So yeah, I'm busting my ass. I am motivated, but I'm not motivated by fear. I'm motivated by passion. Listen, people, stop taking the words I can't into your vocabulary. Get rid of it. Start replacing it with the words I can. I guarantee you change those two words out of your vocabulary, you will change your life. I promise you. So don't forget, look out for my online course to show you exactly how I went from I can't to I can, and how this diva in front of you, who was a welfare recipient, who thought that I was the most unworthy, undeserving female of love, companionship, friendship. I thought I didn't deserve anything. That same female is here to tell you that I deserve everything, and so do you. Okay, so this is Carla Alexander, and you already know what it is, girlfriends and guy friends. It is never too late. Be fat, feel good about yourself, help others whenever possible, always laugh even through the pain, and thank God every single day for what you have. Don't forget, if you guys haven't already started to like and subscribe, I would hate for y'all to miss my videos, because this lifestyle coach is about to do her damn thing.